So this is the SGDQ submission for 96 exit co-op race. It's going to be a race between myself and Author Blues, and Area 51 and Mr. Cab 55. We're going to be talking a little bit about tricks here and there, and a little bit about routing while we play this. I'll also point out some times where it would probably be good for reading donations, and other times where it's going to have to be serious time because some of these tricks are extremely complicated and do need some good focus. Yoshi's Island is typically one of those worlds where everything's kind of chill. We don't use both parts of the screen at the same time. That being said, we save Yoshi's Island 1 and Yellow Switch Palace for last, so we don't have to have the animation of going down what they call Kappa Mountain. And that's really all there is to know about Yoshi's Island. I mean, there's the block jump in YI3, but that kind of explains itself, to be honest. Really hard to learn, though, for sure. Yeah, next year. I still think you should, actually, you want to know what I do there? Because I don't do the first fly. I wait until the first blarg kind of rears its head over, and then I can hover, actually, to that platform. It's a sky strat. It's the next best thing if you, I'll show you sometime. It's a really nice backup strat. I don't recommend doing that first fly in a marathon. You mean tonight? We just started. That was our first run, and this run number 2 now for tonight. Also, as a point of reference, Author Blues is playing Luigi, and myself, Skyvilles, is playing Mario. Thank you for the follow, Emery Holiday. Hey Abs, what's up? Okay, so Donut Plains gets a bit more interesting, routing-wise. In the solo route, you usually just go up the left, you do like the ghost house and all that, and then you can proceed into Vanilla Dome. Since me and Author are playing together, this allows us to cover all of Donut Plains at once. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to veer off to the left, and then eventually go down and into the Donut Secret House. Auth, on the other hand, is going to go up and then over into Vanilla Dome immediately. I'll eventually join him in Vanilla Dome, but that's only to go up the left-hand side. Auth by far gets the short end of the stick in Vanilla Dome, which is arguably, trick-wise, one of the hardest spots in the entire run. As remember, there's a spot just for you at the next SSS, man. We're all gonna go together. Good job. Okay, so there's actually kind of a patch where it'd be pretty good to read donations during this point. I have to go through this auto-scroller twice, and Auth has a water stage, so any kind of advertisements that need to be read, or any kind of donations that may need to be read, this is an excellent time for that, because after we get out of, pretty much after Auth gets into Wharton's Castle, the whole run is just packed with action and tricks kind of all over the place at that point. So it's best that we get some of those advertisements and early donations read during this segment, because it gets really exciting after that point where we either need a lot of serious time or there's some tricks going on, so just as a recommendation, this is the time to do that. I lost my fly. I don't think that's worth resetting over though. I ran into one wall. I had the rest of the walls actually. Okay, it was just the first wall. You can gorge. We will supply those two things, Abs. No worries, man. Man, now you mention that, Abs. Now I'm hungry for it.
All aircraft report.
Thank you again for the follow, Emery Holiday. Just a quick note here, Author grabs that shell, and so will I too, in water stages because it makes you swim faster to grab an item while swimming. You still turn that around rather nicely, considering. I think Auth actually got a Red Bull. Fun fact about this run, I get all but one of the switch palaces, Author gets all but one of the castles. Seems like a fair exchange. Okay. Auth drinks the sugar-free Red Bull, though. You know what you're supposed to do if you on a snow day, Perry? You're supposed to wear your underwear backwards before you go to bed. It works. As someone who lived in the North most of her life, it works. Okay, so again, more time to read donations and such. If we find that everything that needs to be done by this point is done, I can talk a little bit about some of the routing still that's yet to come, but this stage is what it is. But there won't be another auto-scroller until Butterbridge 1, so this is just a lot of auto-scroller early in the game, and then it'll be done. Not only that, since it's a race, there will be people in different places at different times, so Aaron and Cab might be doing entirely different stages or entirely different routes, so they'll be able to talk to if there's stuff going on. That's the cool thing about having a race. Oh.
Touching that
That was my bad. What about gold underwear? That's okay, it's a minor thing. It's literally okay. Tara lives over in New Mexico. There's apparently a thing going on where, you know how the North's been getting slammed with cold temperatures? Well, they predicted that the West would get slammed with cold temperatures going deeper into spring. Like, the opposite effect would happen. Kind of weird weather pattern. I suppose you're gonna tell me that was right, too. That looked really close. Not bad. Actually got there on the 79. That doesn't happen too often, either mid-door or I don't get that. Wait, seriously, Ender? You live near Tokyo? Jealous. Oh, I think it's Tokyo the person. Hey DK, what's up, man? Good seeing ya. Oh jeez, I don't think you need to go to those extreme measures, man. We're gonna have beautiful weather here over the next 2 days. Looking forward to it. Well, I know DK, this has been a long week for me and Hoth. I figured, Ender. I remember you talking about that before. Okay. It's now time for secret exit. Nothing too special about this one. Doing that in order to go to the Donut Secret House, which is where all the action begins in this run. I call this is definitely the beginning of the tech block after this stage. Ooh, that was a little too high. Ooh, that was a good place to actually lose that. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna give Oz some serious time here and we'll talk after about his strategies. Go ahead. Yeah, give yourself some time to do wings. Okay. Nice backup strat, though, for sure, if that happens. The game lied there. Nice job, you had a nice conversation with that drive owns. I've had a pretty good backup strategy there to the Morton Fly. That's definitely what we would do in a marathon, and that's not even that bad, especially in a race of this capacity. Really nice backup strat by Oth. I'm actually pretty proud of him. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Backup strategies are essential for a race. I gotta clean that screen. It's kinda dirty. I think it was a pretty nice backup flight myself. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, trust him.
Okay. Still though, much better than last time. Ah. I like to land on that, but... I'll still take a 63 in that door any dang day. Oh, come on! Fun fact, Big Boo can't hurt you. Still not bad. Overall, I'm not gonna complain about that stage. Alright, another serious time. You nailed it. Alright, so talk about it a little bit now.
You dupe a turn block over the bottom of a Yoshi coin. You collect the Yoshi coin or turn it into a question mark that's dependent on X position. And then you dupe that question mark block to the right so that its contents are Yoshi coins.
Really hard trick. Aww. That boo ring, I'm not even gonna try. I can't get it right all the time. Ooh, fiddlesticks. Oth does know some things.
I thought this was the... I thought this was
Okay, Nick, I should specify more. That particular boss Big Boo that fades in and out can't hurt you, only the little boos can. Okay, more serious time here. Okay, so that was Yoshi Fly. The premise is... Yeah, Yoshi Clip, sorry. Thinking of VD3. Getting ahead. Yoshi Clip, it's very same as Hard Click, except your setup is a little different. Yeah, for sure.
Mine has stopped being a visual cue now that I've learned the trick and it's started being just a timing thing.
Still good. It's so much easier when it's not the special world sprite. Hey, Puffy, what's up, man?
Scroll the screen like that work if your ring is only slightly wrong.
You're gonna do speed strats in this stage. The stories you told me about that are so funny.
Practice it for 10 minutes until you don't kill yourself.
How much time does it save if you learn?
In-game, sorry.
Ah, that ain't worth it. Not to me, at least. To Link Dead, it might be.
No one does it in everybody.
Then what do you do it in?
It's not a real strat. It's an individual level strat. That's not something you actually want to do in the real world, because it would turn red switch pallets into pretty much run killer.
I have yet to figure out how to restun the Buzzy Beetle properly.
Hold down so that you don't kick it out in front of you, you just place it in front of you. Such that you hit the thing that you
Yeah.
immediately hit like, and so you restun the trap.
Thank you for taking an idiot second there.
Away from me to force my way through it.
It does sound like an Abbott and Costello show. It is funny though. I'll give it that. There, were these those broad strokes you were talking about?
All aircraft report.
Thank you for the follow, Devilish Me. I would think that if more donations would need to be read, this is a pretty good stage to do it in. Not a lot going on here. You got mad at me the first time I did that trick properly. I'm not like mad, but you're like...
Oh yeah, I give you a
hard time. I actually get that one more right than you do, I think. Because I... Yeah, more often.
Best time on this stage, definitely score but you probably get about one portion of it correct more often.
There you go, you happy? Still a 77, that's what I got doing 2 and 3 last time.
Get on that first platform.
Thanks for the host, Mr. Cab.
Looks like we've got company.
One of the other racers for this category. Alright, you can do it, man. Some serious time for author. I've never taught you the strat for this. Yes, you can actually make it from that second blarg. Oh, I got some French going on in chat. Okay. Still Yoshi Fly. Yoshi Fly is a Yoshi Fly. Say I do the one tile fly there.
I have a new setup, one that is not the way the wiki uses. I have a new setup there.
Yeah, what's that? I'm sorry, chat's being funny. I love them. Hey, Bread, what's up, man? Okay, so for right now, I mean, anything can happen anywhere. One of the most dangerous parts of the run is over.
Hey, let me see.
I gotta remember to fly below the box level, not at the box level. It's still a pretty fast fly. DT4.
Yeah, don't do 4, because it spawns enemies based on your position.
Yeah, we were able to get the used car. We just gotta go pick it up tomorrow. We made the deal today, though. So thank you, everyone, for your support. Definitely was appreciated. So this is another stage where there's really not much going on in it. It's just flying with a Yoshi through it. Again, if we're pressing for, you know, donation rating and this is a longer run, this is another good time for it. Because now, after my stage, it turns into a little bit of action again. Well, until you hit Butterbridge 1. Yeah, we got it, Evs. Although we can't pick it up till tomorrow, and we gotta do tires on it on a Saturday. So even if we wanted to make it to SSS, we still can't, because we gotta work with the car a little bit. Yeah, we were pretty sad about it too earlier in the week, but I think we're fairly over it now. I think. Oh, apps. We'll get you that soon. I can't watch all the stretch. They make me so nervous. I like you first come preference, second coming. That's all I have to say about that. So are you keeping this Firefly right up till Roy? I'll take it. One more time to save. It's good enough. That vanilla dome was a little shaky. But we saved 30 seconds, so you know what? It's an okay split. Vanilla Fort certainly has an interesting route through it. There's gonna be a point soon where I have to swim through these spikes properly, and it looks really nerve-wracking, but once you got it down, it's not too bad. You can't underestimate it, though, because it is a little tricky still. It's still by far the best route through here, though. Finally learned that, by the way. Alright. Reznor, I really dislike fighting you. Often I split forts. There we go. It isn't fast, but it's good for a marathon strategy because there are no checkpoints in every fortress except for Choco Fort. They're all Pee-wee robotic. It's just a recording. Otherwise I would say what I typically say. You sure you don't want to use the Yoshi? Alright. Alright, so this is the donation stage. This is what, 2.5 minutes? It's long. It's long and it's an auto-scroller. Needless to say, it's a good idea to stay in the air as much as possible during this.
I ever mess up. Is when like my brain shuts off and just completely goes against everything I know. Because at this point, it's like muscle memory. The problem with Yoshi is that I have to like learn how to get Yoshi through some
It's not that hard.
I'm not saying it's hard. I'm saying that I'm not going to do it in this run.
Do you want to do it in the marathon? Really?
Like any trick, you can mess it up every once in a while.
My way is pretty consistent too, though.
I'm not saying I think that
Yeah. This might be, though, to be honest, for recording's sake, and this might be some of the most nerve-wracking minutes of the run, because it's very unforgiving if you die. Bye, Paulina Tot. Cheers. That's right, you don't do cookie until you come up from soda. Alright, give you your cheers time. I get so nervous when you do that. Like, I can't do that. I honestly can't. And I have a backup strategy to get a Yoshi and Cookie Mountain now if I lose mine in VD. I learned that during a race during one of the weeklies. Fortunately for me, I don't go that way. I go this way. I got a castle coming up.
practice to learn how to do it. It's not an easy trick. It's one of those tricks that you first learn how to do it like, by exact measurement, and then after a while you just learn how to feel it. That's the way it is with a lot of tricks. A lot of tricks seem scary because you initially memorize them based on like, okay, I hit this button at this exact moment.
Yeah.
And at those times, sometimes tricks can seem really unforgiving. Once you kind of get an idea of, you know, what each trick depends on, you know, what are the important pieces.
So, can you explain a little bit, you can wait till after this if you want, how you can swim under the stage in Soda Lake?
In that space, you have what feels like a very narrow space. Swim enemies can't come down there because if they go below the screen, they'll be small. No blocks are down there, so you can move through.
That was a really nice Soda Lake there, good job. Hey, TMTV? Oth is just far away from the mic. He's doing the best he can right now.
If I were Mike, I would be talking.
Yeah. And you will have a mic if we are lucky enough to run this. Most runners have a mic. Ah, come on. Boo. Yeah, I know. I know, trust me. Alright, now in a marathon, I'm gonna wait for this Podobo. Sounds like a cereal. Podobos. By the way, every door is a 3-frame check. True story. True story. Two fireballs, and that's it. That's all you have to worry about with Ludwig. I think we have a lot to save on the next split. We need to get your best hard clips out on the table, though. I'm even learning it now. You see, I'm getting it maybe about 35% of the time. It's better than 0. Off does all the hard clips in this run, so no worries. Off comes back around and does Cookie Mountain. Who do I give a shout out to for playing the piano during this cutscene? Oh, hey Truman. Truman, how does it feel to be the best SMW speedrunner in Ohio?
You can say that, not agree with that.
Yep. I doubt LinkedIn would ever want to move to Ohio. Alright, I'm taking the proc logs, alright? Proc claw. Wish that was... Huh? I try. I try.
Well, I mean...
He's writing a paper. Sorry. Pear, are you still here to read that? Anyways, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Just saying, there's an advantage for doing it that way because the way that most music centers
Yep. I'm very post-special. And our forest route's a little different than the traditional 96 exit co-op, and again, this is to address our strengths.
There's one existing good one on this game.
Alright, now I'm gonna go in the other direction, so I take near door.
Yeah, brother.
How can this be 96 exit co-op if I only see one person, says Truman. Here, say hi. Say hi. Us just camera shy. I'll have to get over it before SGDQ. Besides, I can't do, VD2 Yoshi clips, so there's your evidence right there. Nice double fly there. 1, 2, double cheat. That guy just... I'm German. Nick J is funny. Alright, I'm doing normal exit here. Which is contrary to the traditional 96 exit solo route. I'm gonna go meet off. Because normally I'd get secret exit here if I was going on my own. Oh yeah, this is another stage we have to fly high because of that Koopa. True, man, we gotta race at some point, even though you'd kill me. You're pretty good at this game, man. You should have seen the first ever randomizer we did. Oh, right, serious time. Beautiful. Beautiful. He Darbian clipped it. Which means, and you know, Darbian's the guy who we race the weekly with, so we name timed clips after our people. It's kind of funny. What Oth just did there was a Yoshi clip. That's kind of what, how people begin to do Yoshi clips in this game. Now, there is an easier clip, but that's like the intermediate level of it. That was the hard clip being in, Vanilla Dome, 2. Now I'll go and get the blue switch. Because I do switches and Oth does castles. Darbian really was the moon. Go do it again now. Darwin's such an early bird. That's how I usually do it. I have to have the urchin kind of giving me some pressure before I can do it. Alright, you got the block. It's hard to do because if you go inbounds, that's a major time loss. So, good job, Oth. Darvian said he was gonna learn 96 this year.
Why?
I think you should keep doing Magical Quest. Andrew G is not a loser. Alright, I'm on normal. I only reiterate because we take such a weird route through here. No, me and Author Blues are playing Aquaminer. Author Blues is playing Luigi and I'm playing Mario. It's just kind of easier if we keep the camera on me, I think, because otherwise the, what is it, the frame becomes kind of stretched. Here. 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 That's Author Blues, right there. He is alive. That's right, he can be taught! I love that movie so much. Aladdin music's been coming on my Pandora at work and I love it. You should submit Aladdin again. No? No Aladdin? What about Hook to race that dude? I'm playing Mario. See, that was just me.
This is another controller.
See? And there's my second hand with nothing in it. That's all I'm going to say. There. Nice. Nice, dude. Please don't do that second fly at the marathon.
I'll probably do that second one. Establish whether or not it's safe to do it. That time I knew it was safe because of the first platform despawn, and the later two give me something to fall on if I run into it. But
That's fair. That's fair.
basically, if the first platform despawns, if it doesn't spawn, it's less safe, but I'd probably still do it because that's awesome. What do you want me to do? Go to SGDQ and then not be fast?
And that clears Forced Evolution aside from the fort. Really interesting route we got through there.
I think Call, Roy, and Fortress being done at the same time.
Let me think. Did both Ghost Houses, did both 4-1, did both 4-2. I had to have done both 4-3s because I opened up the route for myself.
Yeah, I'm not concerned with Forced Evolution.
Take it. Where do you think we missed an exit?
I seem to vaguely recall the Fort and Roy being done at the same time, but I don't think that's true. Because if that had been true, I would have written Roy/Forest Fort like I did for some of the other ones. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to second guess. I don't want to.
I'm just gonna keep going forward. If we miss one, we miss one. Like, there's no yellow blocks. There's no yellow blocks. There's no yellow blocks. No yellow blocks. Sorry, I have to, like, remind myself verbally. Because I like pressing myself.
Blue, red, yellow, blue.
This is, yeah, this is when I stand back. I only do this in, co-op. That's how I handle it. Now I can press myself at the front. Having a backup key here. Sometimes I catch that last one.
Yeah, it doesn't seem consistent to me.
Oh, Kiwi.
You're gonna have 1,000 opportunities.
Okay. That was a good fort. Just remind me, because it's way different than what I normally do. That first room is really tricky because there's a pipe in the middle of it that you can't see. Why did they even put that pipe there?
The reason why you hate it is it gets in your way. So that you can't just play with it. Anyone who's not super proficient at controlling their fate would never be able to make it through that game.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly in and do secret. Just one at a time. One at a time. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's, yeah. I mean, I can do it the other way now, but I know what you mean, yes. So Chocolate Island 2 is a really unique stage. The type of exit you get on this stage depends on the time in which you go in the pipes. Really neat. To get the secret exit, we need to enter this pipe before 250. Yeah, because you fly through the second room. And this room's easy too if you have a cape, because you just spin fly over the chucks.
Or regular.
I spin fly usually. Aren't you all fancy? I spin fly. It's more consistent for me. Okay. I kind of need quiet for this one, because this one gives me a hard time every now and then. Ah, I always land somewhere there. There we go. I know this one I do them in opposite order, right? I'll do normal and then secret for one. I do normal and then secret for one. Yeah. Ooh, chocolate secret. The first room of chocolate secret is always very nerve-wracking. For me, at least. Oh, there's some munchers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Beautiful. Nice job. Oth has to put himself on the screen there so he can see where he's flying. Otherwise, if you're far above the screen, the chucks make too much noise.
The sound that the chucks makes overwrites or interrupts the caping sound, and so I can't see myself, and I can't hear myself. So I make sure I can see myself.
Okay. And this is normal. That took a little longer. I'm not gonna zip in this middle block. It's too easy to die. Hmm? That was pretty nice though. Aw, dang it. I know I got too many blocks. Still not bad though. There is a possibility where if you try to zip through that second set of blocks that you'll die, so I won't do it at a marathon. It's just not worth it. I already showcased the zip in the other two sections. I usually value marathon safe strats unless we're horrifically behind in the race. So here, Oth is gonna have to stand at this pipe till 49 so we can get the normal exit, in case anyone is wondering. Oth. And you stand by that dang old pipe. So, if we do get some donations, and we will, later in this run, this is a good stage to read it on, because not much happens. You have to wait in front of the pipe. Oh, do not play with the Dino Rhinos. Bad idea. Yep, now the key eggs in. Not gonna try to zip through here again. Mm-hmm. So for this one, Oth's kind of getting a pointless exit right here because this won't go anywhere, but again, since... Nice stars! Nice stars, Oth! There's only one place where I deem it acceptable to get stars, and that's in Choco 5. With all the Chucks there. Like, I would not fault someone as long as they kept their Yoshi. Alright, right, secret. It works! As long as I don't touch the bottom, I don't see the harm in it. Hey, King Zeus, what's up? So this exit's a little trickier, but you're given a very generous ceiling on where this is, because they cleverly place the secret exit beyond the normal exit's goal tape. So one way you can do it, I believe they give you a vine in the game or something normally. Yeah. You're expected to fly? I think I had a blue Yoshi when I was a kid to get there.
There's a blue shell right before you do it.
But yeah, there's enough of a clearance before that where we can get that exit. Hey, Garbanzo.
Yeah, we got no camera. Alright, so you're doing Star Wars.
Okay, thank you. So I gotta hold Y before I enter the stage. All the way back, yeah. Okay. Thank you. And you're gonna kick the butt in this fort. Tempting fate a little bit there, eh? Anyways. Okay, nice job, Oth. Nice recovery. You need a cape for the next stage.
Yeah, the next stage sucks without cape, dude.
It stinks. Now I gotta go retrace my steps, but first we're gonna do the normal exit here, and then we're gonna go backwards. So, good stage of donations right here. It's just me flying. You're fine, just do what you always do. Choco 5. Better than losing and having nothing in Wendy's. I'd say go get the roulette block. Do you want to lose your cape in Wendy's? It's up to you. It's up to you. If we're behind in a race, you obviously don't. If we're ahead, you take the extra few seconds. I didn't want to take the block.
You wouldn't have. I was just saying what you did was just hold right and one and right and up
I thought it was funny. Oh, he's going for the all-in strat. Oh, oops. Forgot to split. We'll be splitting very soon anyways. I always forget about the Choco Fort split, because you don't normally... Normal. Thank you. There we go. That's like my timing.
Yeah,
I always get it right. Alright, did I get all the exits in there? Alright. Split on orb, right? Oth likes to make me sweat during this run, in case anybody was wondering. That sky strat.
Slower route there, where you can.
Good job, Oth.
Give me your sweets.
It's definitely a clench. Clench moment right there.
Well, I got the really...
That's okay. That was... You could have given up one cape, though.
Just like... Fucking no.
Nah. You still got your Yoshi. Oh, no, we don't split yet. Ah, for the kind of Wendy you had, that was disappointing.
I'm an idiot who messed up the pattern. A really easy way to get it 100% of the time, every time. I don't know how I mess up. Yeah, so you know the first crusher, the one... Because I usually try to fly under that crusher. That first crusher, if you run under it as early as possible and actually make it past that first saw blade, just enough time to get
I didn't know if you had to press something for that. Oh, you have your thing. Okay. Okay, so now I go back to Star World 5, and it's clear Star World.
I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna...
Idiot second. Make sure to get a mushroom though, just in case, in the ship. Don't you only get one since you have a Yoshi?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. Sorry, I forget.
No, I forget usually too, and you're usually the one who gets it, and I'm like, how did you remember that? This time I realized.
It's okay, it didn't cost me that much time. Yep. Just hang on to your Yoshi. If this was any percent of Star World, you'd have more issues. You're right.
I think that's...
Yeah, I think so too. There we go, and off despawn the boo ring by having those boos stay on the screen a little bit longer. Oh really? You can just swim forward?
If your timing is correct, then...
Can you please get the Star of Shame and, like...
I'm falling at full speed, and I really won't. I follow the correct patterns. The thing I keep trying to explain to you is that the difference in our strats are not that yours are safer, it's that yours are safer for you because they're the ones you know. Mine are safer for me usually because they're the ones I know.
Okay.
Like, if things go the way they're supposed to, it's safer for me to do the thing I know rather than...
Miss the star and... yeah.
It's like if I went there for the star, like, there's no guarantee, like, all it would take is for me to, like, aim for the star...
Oh, yes.
And miss the platform.
There we go. Thank you! Anyways, this comes the most exciting part of the run. Vabin Special World. Couldn't have a more exciting way to end the run. Oh, Krampus. Backup strats!
That was a good backup thing. I didn't realize it spit it out though you did this game though. Like the one, like, there's one block and it managed to hit it.
But my backup strat worked. I lost like a couple seconds, but nothing to be worried about.
All aircraft report.
Thank you, King Zeus, and I'm so happy that I didn't have it during tubular. Oh, don't do that to me. I don't need Yoshi going in that water. I was gonna say eat the dang old mole. For sure. It's up to you. If you need another cave, there is...
Yeah, that's the one I'm getting.
You know which one? It's a little risky, but...
Oh, that one? No, I'm not getting that one. I'm getting the one.
With the wings? Okay.
That one's, if you already have a cape, you can fly up above the screen to where the feather flies up. It's
Yeah.
super fast.
I just hop off a Yoshi. If I want to get it quicker.
Oh, I see what you're saying. If you've already got a cape, you can actually, like, hit the block with your head and then fly above the block.
Alright, I gotta... Yeah! I hate that stage! That's a very notorious stage. It's the most Kaizo-like stage of the whole game. I nailed it, though. I nailed it.
I'm having miserable time as a kid.
Everybody remembers Tubular. that's fine. I got a safer way of doing way cool now. I figured out the timing for my strat. I'll show you. I take off at the end of the platform versus earlier. So I do that instead. I take off at the end of that first platform versus the middle one, and I don't run into that fuzzy and have to go back. Yeah, it's really nice. It's just placement for me there. Nope, wouldn't want that. See, I don't even bother with that, I just go under it. Just do my strat. There you go. That's the sky strat. Hey, Demo.
I was supposed to slide.
Such a tense, like, time in the run.
Under that second.
260. I'm really good at that stage, at least I think I am.
You're not exactly the same on that stage, it's just you get under that second height a little faster than I do.
Remember, it's not the first door.
Yes, technically, if I miss the third floor, it's almost faster for me to run the fourth floor than back.
That's why I grab the fourth door sometimes. That does happen to me. So this is my break in Special World.
All aircraft report.
Thank you for the follow. My computer. My laptop. Thanks for the follows, guys. Maestro227 and then Lapis, thank you for the follow. I didn't cough, did I? Oh. But I might have. No, you're fine. You're fine. Just do what feels right. That's what marathon runs are for. Like, comfy strats, you know? Don't do those Wendy strats in a marathon. Bad idea. Oh, okay. Nope, I didn't get a message back, did you? Alright, I gotta focus up here anyways, that's Mondo. Right. Oh yeah, noob strats, FTW. I'm getting better at it. Really good Mondo. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. Abs. That's my last super difficult stage, unless I lose Cape somewhere.
Alright, we're just gonna take our times here.
I really had a bad feeling about that before you even did that when you got to there.
Yeah, unfortunately, not feeling comfortable going over the chuck there, going under the chuck, it makes it really hard to get the double jump. It's just pretty much up and on to get the decent frames.
I had to focus up here, just to make sure I stay above the stage. All yours. Start select. That's fine. Backup strats. I'd come down there and help you, but the exit that would allow me to help you...
All aircraft report.
Thank you for the follows. Can you try to do slightly safer strats? Okay. And that, for me, is one of the best special worlds I can give you. Thank you, everybody. I would like to thank the Academy for this awesome special world. I know, I know.
That's really my only point. If I do that, I always hate doing that because if I mess up even a little bit, that lag really fucked me.
We got it. That's all that matters.
I got really surprised by that lag.
Still be a good time if you can get this. Ooh, I wasn't sure about that one. I concur. Sorry, I was getting weird flashbacks to the last run. I'm like, don't do it again, please.
Well, the problem is the fast trap for Larry. You hit him when you come in, and then you do like the smallest possible bounce over that middle Podoboo, and I did too big of one, which meant that my third hit would take place when it was rocking back.
My only thought there was, please slow down.
I know. As soon as I realized it was getting really weedy, I was like, why don't I just take a second to grab the cave, get everything set up nicely. I need to start doing a Kisa strat there. I watched him. His strat there was so much safer.
Alright, one more strat and select.
Oh, no, you split on Larry. Okay, no.
Yeah, split on Larry.
I was forgetting. Well, no, we already got that split. Really? Did I just immediately...
You're gonna get backup, Kate?
Oh, you better believe it.
You have a 127 PB revolver? This. In solo, this. I didn't know you had a 127, man. I don't do anything weird here.
I took an extra few frames to make sure it was as safe as possible.
Alright, can I go do why I won now? Okay. Oh, he said he was joking. He has a 133. Yeah, that's where my PB is, my solo one. And the run kind of ends with me having the easiest 2 stages in the game and Off having the hardest, some of the hardest 2 stages in the game. Backdoor's not too bad, but V4 can always be a little tricky.
Yeah, that seems vaguely...
It's okay. Got your cave.
That seemed really familiar.
I ended my portion of the run with a yump. I feel very accomplished.
Co-op Kaizo?
No. No co-op Kaizo, that's a little too crazy for me. Nothing wrong with wasting a few frames. You didn't take the tape? Nice. These are our keep kill strats, by the way, for anyone wondering. There are very specific times where Oth has to take off, and he's gonna do ball skip now. I would grab the mushroom. Nice ball skip though.
Exactly where I see it. I'm not gonna grab the mushroom. I 100%.
When Princess comes up? 134.06. Nice run. That's good.
I'm pretty happy with that time, actually. I feel a lot better about that PB. That even involved me having one death in bottom four.
Yeah, definitely.
Because just your start selects by themselves. That extra start select you did, that by itself accounts for about 15 seconds. And I probably lost about 40 seconds just failing an attempt.
That was really good for co-op. So we're going to let the credits play out. We'll do a quick file check. And again, to those who are watching and evaluating this for SGDQ, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any questions, please feel free to PM Author Blues or myself, Skybills. And hope you enjoyed yourself. Take care. This run is getting highlighted and then submitted to Summer Games Done Quick.
Oh, I was supposed to clap. How do you... No PB. Unsplit.
No.
Unsplit.
No.
No PB. There's no claps.
I don't care.
Do you see claps?
I don't care. It's co-op. Has different rules. It's Luigi walking. Only Mario can clap.
I was about to blame you. I was like, how did you forget to make him clap? And I was like, wait.
I like how it features Luigi at the end. Abs.
What up, sir?
No clap, scrub. Thank you. So what would have that been on the solo time if it wasn't for the fade outs? So you and I together are 129. Without the fade outs. Interesting.
But then you have to unfactor in the overworld improvements.
But I think the fade out time's much greater than that.
Yeah, the overworld improvements, I think,
It took me an off months to really be able to put a goodie together there. He and I had been grinding this for a little while, and we would have, you know, had acceptable times, but in order to get a good RTA time, took a little bit of grinding and some practice.
It's an estimate of 1.5 series.
Should we add our individual PV times to give them an idea too? No? Okay. I hope Oth and I get to play either this or Hyrule Warriors co-op at SGDQ. I would be happy to run either of the two co-op submissions we have. What I would love to do is 96 co-op race, and then the 120 star race with Punkay and them right after us. It would be neat. It would make a really cool Mario block, though, for sure. I'm really proud of my special world. I also thought my Forced Evolution was pretty solid too. The fort went really well. That was a really solid Bowser fight, too, from you. Alright, we're gonna do a quick file check, cause 96. And there we go! Ding ding ding, we have a winner.